This was a video I never expected to make. This was something I never wanted to personally make. But if you haven't heard, Oliver Tree got in a helicopter wreck, and it killed him and five others. I didn't believe it. It took me about 4 days to make this video because I really just had to think on it. I didn't believe it. And I'm not going to go into the details of, what I think happened, why it happened, this and that. It's just the fact that I have lost I could say one of my biggest inspirations artistically. I really looked up to him as an artist, as a filmmaker, as a writer. He was just so artistically inclined, and I just drew toward him because of that. And I remember when Welcome to LA came out, and I listened to that, and I just fell in love with it. And I I'm just in a state of shock really because the guy I've been listening to for almost 8 years now just died. And I just never would have expected this to happen. Because I like what's that? I bought all of his albums, and I was gonna pre-order the new one. I never got around to it, but I never in a million years thought this would happen. And he was just one of the biggest inspirations to me. You know, I he was a role model for lack of a better word. I just saw such a talent in him, and I just fell in love with his music. And I would, watch all of his videos when they came out. I would, wait for the new music. I have his posters behind me on the wall. I've had his posters on my wall for like a year and a half now. And he was such an inspiration to me. And that really just puts me in a weird state of shock where I don't believe this has happened. I just I don't think I'm going to be able to wrap my head around it for a while because I have listened to this dude for years and years, looking up to him, and now he's gone. I'm not going to say much on his death. All I know is that I have personally lost one of my biggest inspirations musically. I have lost somebody I looked up to. I have lost one of my favorite artists in music, and I've just really lost a part of myself from this. I've just been in this weird kind of confusion the past couple of days to where I don't believe it because I've looked up to him for so long and I just cannot believe the fact that he's gone. I just all I know is that Oliver Tree is gone. And those are words I never wanted to speak, especially not this early on. I've listened to him since I was 7 years old. I'm 15 now. He was 32 among the other people in that helicopter. And I just don't know what to say about it. I'm just upset. Like I don't believe it. I think I'm still in that state of shock. I'm in the denial to where I don't think this is real. But I just wanted to make this video to kind of tribute to him because I've had a lot of people I've looked up to musically and artistically that have passed before me, before my time, but I've never had somebody this big and like personally inspiring to me just go like that. Because I remember I got home after working, man, and I got a text from Tommy about, some Twitter link saying that he died, and like I just started crying, man, because I just I don't believe it. Like I was in such a state of shock where I was like I couldn't speak. I just couldn't believe it, and I still can't. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Um, I just want to say, rest in peace to Oliver and everybody else on the helicopter. Um, I just hope his legacy lives on. I hope that he's not forgotten, and I just hope that he'll be looked back at in a positive light, because he was so dedicated to his art that it pretty much killed him, because he was going to do the first world tour and he died before he could do it. So I just want to say rest in peace to everybody. We've really lost somebody great in the music industry, and I have just lost somebody very inspiring and close to me, somebody I've looked up to for years, and it hurts. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.
I'm falling and I can't stand up. My dad used to tell me, man up. Me and my brother put the gloves on.